Alright, what's going on, everybody? My name is Monster, and welcome to Commentating Friends number 3. This time, we have Ian versus Jed, round 1 of the playoffs in D&D, dude. This episode could not be more hype. I'm fucking ready for this shit, dude. God damn. This is going to be a great game, man. Two fantastic battlers. They're both really good friends, and I'm really good friends with both of them. This is going to be a great game. Great game. Really looking forward to it. In terms of leads, I think Jed should lead with Electrode. Electrode's looking pretty solid for Jed as a lead. Gets a really free Volt switch off. If Ian leads with Zydog, then he can just HP Ice, obviously. And I'm pretty sure Electrode outspeeds, unless Zydog is Scarf. I don't know. Who knows? But this is going to be such a good game. Ian brought a really offensive team. 4 offensive Mons and 2 walls. I suppose Jed did as well. It's got the Mamoswine, the Celesteela. Well, I mean, a Mamoswine's not really bulky, but it can be. Whimsicott can be bulky. I think it's generally run bulkier in draft format, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm not currently in chat because for some reason Showdowns didn't log me in, so it's all good though. I'm not worried about chatting. I'm worried about recording and getting free content because I don't have to do shit. I just have to watch and commentate. So that's what's up. Jed muted Spix. I think Electrode is Jed's best lead. Ian's best lead, probably Zapdos. I would say Ian's best lead is Zapdos. Destroy Celesteela. Mamoswine, he can switch into Alomomola for. Electrode, Zapdos, like, takes its hits neutrally. Walls Espeon if it's specially defensive. Walls Whimsicott, and then, depending on investment, can do pretty well against Marowak too. So I think Zapdos is Ian's best lead. Dylan's right, though. If Zydog dies, Electro just wins the game. I completely agree with that. Electro puts in work. But you can't forget about Espeon either. If Espeon's packing the Shadow Ball, man, Espeon picks up some hella kills, dude. Hella kills. They're really not wrong, but I do think that Ian is a good enough battler and a good enough team builder that he can definitely win this game. Ian's phenomenal at team building. He's like the best team builder I know. Absolutely phenomenal. So he has 100% like taken everything into account and built the best team that he can build. Taking a while to decide leads here, but that's okay. It is a playoff match. Both guys want to make sure that they have all their calcs right. Want to make sure that they are leading with the best thing available to them. I still think that Electrode is easily Jed's best lead. And I still think that Zapdos is easily Ian's best lead. Both Electro types, coincidentally. But, I just think those are the best. Just purely off of team preview, I would say those two are the best. Electro puts in hella work against the team that Ian brought. And I do feel kind of bad. I helped Jed a lot with his team, and I didn't really help Ian, from what I remember anyway. I mean, we can look at Discord real quick before some shit goes down. But, like, yeah, I didn't really help Ian at all. And I feel bad about that. But, like, I don't know. Like, at the same time, it's like Ian's such a good team builder. Like, he's literally the best that I've seen so far. Or, like, the best that I know. Like, obviously, I'm sure like really big draft league battlers have just perfect team builders, but in my opinion, Ian is like the best one that I've seen personally. So I think he 100% has the team that he needs to bring in order to beat Jed. So everybody kind of agreeing in the chat that Jed is looking like he has the better matchup on paper. But never count Ian out, man. I've seen Ian in plenty of games where I think he's got the worst matchup on paper, and then he'll pull the game out of his ass as I drop my wallet on the floor. He'll just pull the game out of his ass because he's just so good at this game. So Ian leads with Zod as Jed leads with Electrode. So Jed has to debate whether or not Zydog is Scarf or not. Then, depending on what he predicts, he'll either go for Volt Switch or HP Ice. I do believe he has HP Ice. I don't know though. He straight up goes into Celesteela. Does not take that very well. What does Ian go into here? Zapdos? I think Ian... Because you can't take a Heavy Slam from Celesteela. No way. Damn, he just stays in. No shit's a given, dude. Whimsicott was probably the best play, though. If Jed goes for Moonblast here, I think Ian's best switch is either Chandelure or Zapdos. Everything else gets kind of bopped by it, assuming that Alomomola is physically defensive as it usually is. Let's see what happens here. I think Jed's best play is Moonblast. So if Jed goes for Moonblast and then Ian switches into Chandelure, Jed does not have a single switch into Chandelure. I think Ian's best play is Chandelure. Whimsicott can't touch Chandelure, from my understanding. How does Jed beat Chandelure? I would assume his only way is hoping that Mamoswine can live a Fire Blast because it's thick fat. Okay, so he goes Zapdos, which takes no damage from that Moonblast. That is fully especially defensive Zapdos, no doubt. Ian can go for Volt Switch here, but Jed does have his ground type, so that is less reliable. But he could predict Marowak too. Marowak could be a really easy switch in for Jed as well. And Ian has no switch ins to a Flare Blitz from what I can see. Even Chandelure is not going to appreciate a Flare Blitz. Yep, straight to Marowak. Goes into Swellow. Oh, Gut Swellow. Oh, shit. Why would you run Gut Swellow, though? I'm so confused. Physical Swellow, dude. I mean, I like it, bro. Go for it, dog. Dylan's right, though. I'm telling you, man, you can't ever count Ian out of a game. Ian is very good. Jed took a lot of unnecessary damage there. If I remember correctly in team building, Electrode has HP Fire, not HP Ice. If I remember correctly. Did they not realize that Whimsicott only took like 20% from 1,000 arrows? Whatever. I think Jed switching to Whimsicott is super obvious here. It's his best switch in. Honestly, though, like, as the Ian predicts the Whimsicott and does more damage with extreme speed, I still think Ian's best switch here is Chandelure. Like, Whimsicott just can't touch Chandelure, from my understanding. Like, Jed has to go for Moonblast here, and Chandelure resists. Yeah, Jed literally cannot afford to not hit Moonblast here. He can't. Go Chandelure, dude. He has no switch-ins into Chandelure. Literally zero. Like, you can just spam Shadow Ball against that team. There you go. Now you just hit Fire Blast, to be honest. I think even Marowak would take a lot of damage. Depending, because I have another commentating friends recorded. I just haven't posted it yet. I might post this one first, so this might end up being commentating friends number 2, but don't quote me on it. Mamo, damn, Jed with the fucking, he didn't give a damn. I guess he knew he would live the Fire Blast because of Thick Fat and just gets the free rocks. Celesteela takes no types of damage from that shit. Mamo is Rocky Helmet from what I remember. This Celesteela stat was pretty flames if I remember correctly. I think it was designed to block something in then set up on it. Let me look here. I don't know if he ever posted it. Oh, he did. Yeah, so it was designed to block something in and then set up on it with Flame Charge and then fly, like after you get the +1 special attack boost, you just fly EMZ something. I remember now. Yeah, so he gets Flame Charge. Ooh, the static though. Wow, that mattered a lot actually. That was so bad for him. I need to join chat. I don't know if this is gonna like. That 100% like really cucked Jed's strategy for winning this game. Flying EMZ probably Oko's Zapdos here. But now that he is minus, like, I mean, he's not -1. I think he's technically at neutral speed right now. But I don't think he can take a discharge with this investment. That sucked so much ass for Jed, dude. That did nothing. What the fuck? That did 21%? That's a bulky Zapdos. God damn. This Celesteela is like totally useless now. Its set didn't work at all. Free Roost. Hidden Power does nothing. Wait. Am I high? Like, that says ice. Oh, shit. My bad, my bad. Damn, we all forgot about that essential rule. That's really bad. Damn, Jed is super behind in this game. He lost the momentum game really hard, in my opinion. Like, he lost the momentum game when Swellow U-turned on Electrode, and he took way too much free damage on Electrode. And then he lost it when Zapdos came in on Celesteela, because Celesteela, obviously, even with Line EMZ, Air Slash couldn't do any damage. Yeah, Swellow takes no damage from that. Ian is not scared to switch into the Celesteela on Whimsicott at all, despite the fact that it would probably take over half its AP in a Moonblast. Ian's playing aggressive as fuck, dude. Holy shit, that did so much damage. Does he have Ice Shard on Mammothswine? Surely he does. He does, okay. Things to note, though, Scarf Espeon still does work. That is no doubt. But Jed has to kill Zapdos before. Has to. And then he's got to have some extra Pokemon in order to be able to switch around to. Ooh, Jed with the... Or not Jed. Ian with the fucking Quick Attack. Nice. The fucking tech out here, dude. I don't know. I think Ian's got Jed read like a book right now. Espeon goes for Psychic here. Probably kills Swellow. I don't think Ian's going to expect Scarf. Even though Scarf actually just runs his team a new one. Like, I think this was Jed's best bring against Ian's team for sure. Yeah, Psychic Baton Pass, Shadow Ball, and Trick, very good against Ian's team. I'm pretty sure Zygarde dies to Psychic, and then yeah, Chandelure is his best switch in. I was about to say that, and I was trying to stretch and get my thoughts together. But Chandelure is his best. Like, Ian just spams Shadow Ball now, pretty much. Yeah, that crit did not matter. I think Jed has to go Whimsicott. He has no switch-ins in the Shadow Ball. Like, literally none. And if this is Scarf Chandelure, which it very well could be. Although, if it's Scarf Chandelure, it still would not be Espeon, so never mind. Let's take a look at Ian's team here. Oh, here it is. It is Scarf Chandelure. With Memento. That's cool. Yachi Berry, Zygarde. That would have cucked Celesteela. Is Marowak living this? I would be shocked if Marowak lived this. Lived this. Oh, it is Cassette Berry. Oh, I totally forgot about that. He's the ghost producing berry. This set was designed to bait Chandelure. He's gonna Shadow Bone. If he has Shadow Bone. I don't know if he has Shadow Bone, but we'll find out. So, to note about this Marowak, though, he does not have Thick Club. He has the Ghost Reducing Berry. Alright, no shit's given. Ian plays around the Cassette Berry. I'm telling you, man, like, most Marowaks run Thick Club, and Ian still played around the fact that Marowak could live the Shadow Ball. Like, he probably calced for Cassette Berry, knowing Ian. Goes into Whimsicott, gets hit by that Scald, gets burned. That burn pretty much puts Whimsicott on a timer. I don't know how Jed wins this game. I think it's pretty much over. Yeah, I think Ian switches in Chandelure here and spams Shadow Ball and wins the game. Well, okay. So he can't Oko Marowak with Shadow Ball because of the Cassia Berry, but Chandelure is definitely Ian's like main win con at this point. What is Zapdos gonna do? Volt Switch? Seems bad. Jetsu has Marowak. Does Zapdos have Heat Wave? That's the question. It does not have Heat Wave. Goes for Discharge. Marowak takes no damage. That +1 special attack did not mean anything. Yeah, Ian always has like a 100% switch in and out on the Molo, and that took no damage from Thunder Punch. I'm pretty sure at this point Ian knows that it is not Thick Club as well. He's probably already calced the damage or whatever. Yeah, I think Jed has pretty much lost this game. I agree with Dylan. I don't see a way that he can come back. Gets a little bit of HP back. Giga Drain. He immediately loses all of it with the burn though. Just goes for damage, as Ian predicts the switch into Marowak most likely. And now Ian's probably just going to claim his kill, or no, he's just going to roost. That makes sense. I think it's pretty clear that Ian's just trying, or like Jed's just trying to, okay, Encore into roost. The plays. Goes into Espeon. Espeon can still run through Ian's team, just to be clear here. He gets the Spadef drop with a Shadow Ball, which is pretty good, but even with a crit, it only did 34% or some shit. Yeah, that's really low damage. He's probably only going to do 34% with this Shadow Ball non-crit. 29, yeah. That's nothing. And then Ian's probably encored into the best move that he could be encored into, which is Roost. I think he just discharge here, yeah. There's been a lot of crits in these last few turns, but I really don't think they really. I think Ian still too it KO'd. Yeah, Zygarde just wins the game, 100%. Like, he just clicks Thousand Arrows here, kills Marowak, and then clicks Thousand Arrows again, kills Espeon, because Espeon's really frail. Damn. Ian played so well this game. It's actually, like, wild how good Ian played this game. Very aggressive playstyle from Ian, for sure. Very aggressive, especially early on when he switched into Swellow on things that I did not expect him to switch in early. He, like, doubled into Swellow. When Jed switched into Marowak, really good plays from Ian, man. GG well played to Ian, man. On paper, I swear, like, no matter what team Ian uses, on paper, on paper, Ian loses a lot of his matches. Like, just looking at team matchups, but Ian is just really fucking good at this game. Like, I can't give Ian enough praise, dude. He's a really good battler, and he's a really good team builder. Just an overall really good draft player. and he just read Jed like a book from what I can see. After Jed's Celesteela set got absolutely cucked by Zapdos, I don't think Jed won the game from that point. Jed needed to kill Zapdos first and then try the Celesteela set on Alamomola or something, but I don't know. It's pretty unfortunate for Jed. I think it's a single elimination, so Jed is now out of playoffs, which is pretty unfortunate, but I'm pretty sure everybody who makes it into playoffs has a chance to get into the Premier League of Champions, or Premier League of D&D, but it's a pretty low chance because I'm pretty sure the champion and the runner-up are guaranteed to go into Premier. Maybe it's only the champion, and then the runner-up just has a really, really high chance. But, yeah. So that was the round 1 playoff match between Jed and Ian. Really good game to watch. I think Ian played extremely well. Ian moves on to round 2 of the playoffs, where he will eventually face, I think me or Dat Dude, depending on whoever wins mine and Dat Dude's match. He'll be facing one of us two, I believe. I think actually he might be facing. Okay, so I'm on the other side of the bracket, so I think I face Dat Dude first, and then whoever wins Magic and between Magic and Superstar, I play them in round 2 if I win against Dat Dude. And then Ian is going to play whoever wins between Shiny Krabby and whoever else is in playoffs on his side of the bracket, which is probably going to be Krabby because Krabby has Naganadel, which is really fucking stupid. And then Ian's going to have to play Naganadel for the 3rd time this season or some shit. And then if Ian can beat Krabby, then and I can beat whoever I play in round 2, assuming I get that far, then I'll play Ian in finals, I think, which would be really cool. If Ian and I can both make it to finals, I think that would be a really fitting way to end the season. So, yeah, really good game to watch. Really well played by Ian. Jed did what he could, but I think in the end, Ian just read him like a book, and he didn't really have much he could do. So, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching the video, and have a good day.